I hope everyone is doing great today. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk about it. Former number 2 overall draft pick in 2017, Lonzo Ball is looking like he's going to be a journeyman, guys, in the NBA. So there has been rumors, close sources and executives have come out and said that the point guard, he can't shoot, he can't finish, and that's actually getting to him. So one person that put their name on it was ESPN's analyst Jay Williams. He did say that the point guard is a great trading asset for the team because Alvin Gentry was recently fired and released from the team, and that he'll be a great trading asset, and that the young core, which is Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and the former consensus number 1 overall draft pick Zion Williamson, they were supposed to be the 3 that can lift them and get them to the next level and to the playoffs. But the problem is that they did not produce in the season, and they didn't in the bubble. They only won 2 games in the NBA bubble in Orlando, and that's a big problem. And with Gentry being released, we don't know what new coach is going to come in there and want Lonzo Ball. He's 6'7", he can't shoot, he's a good playmaker, but this season that just passed, he averaged 11 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds. When you look at the numbers, guys, you'd be like, that's decent. You know who he reminds me of a lot, guys? Michael Carter, was it Williams? He reminds me of that guy, because I remember when Michael Carter, he came into the NBA in Philly, he won Rookie of the Year, he was flashy, but then he had some injuries, Lonzo Ball, and his career has never been the same. He became a role player, but again, when you're drafted number 2, you're not looking to be a role player. You damn near will be a bust if you drafted number 2 by the Lakers and you're getting traded. So he did change his form, because I remember when he played on the Lakers, he had like the weirdest form in UCLA in the Lakers, and he couldn't shoot, right? So he did change his form, his shooting form, and he's been making some shots, but again, he's not consistent. He's not known to be a shooter, right? And being injury prone, that's a big thing too. So when he played with the Lakers, he couldn't shoot. His father was a mess. His father was, getting into the ears and the face of the Luke Waltons, the Lakers organization, Magic Johnson, the fans, and it just could not coexist for the family, right? So, and being injured as well too. So now he goes to New Orleans Pelicans and he's injured again. So this season he did, to me, pretty decent. But again, when you're 22 years old, you'll be a great trading asset for other teams, because that age, you can kind of flip that into something, hopefully a good piece. So the team that they're talking about trading Lonzo to, guys, is the Phoenix Suns. Who would they be trading for? Who the hell knows, right? So I said Devin Booker is probably going to be traded, but I don't know, is it going to be to the New Orleans Pelicans? I think it's either going to be the New York Knicks. I could see Devin Booker going to the Knicks. I gave my reasons in a previous video I did, but I wanted to make this video to talk about Lonzo, and because I brought him up before when Alvin Gentry was fired. I didn't know he was going to be that trading asset to be traded after his firing of Gentry, but it's looking like it's going to happen. I highly believe it will happen, and wow, it's just crazy. Who's going to be their point guard, that's going to dish out the ball to Zion Williamson and run up and down the floor? I want to know who's going to, not just a point guard, a star point guard. And that'll be something to see. I want to know what you guys are thinking in the comment section. Do you believe that Lonzo will be traded this offseason? If you think so, where do you think he'll be traded? And do you want to see him be kept in New Orleans? I personally would love to see it, because I think that's a great nucleus of Zion and Lonzo Ball, because Lonzo, he can run the floor and he can whip that pass at 6'7". That Jason Kidd, Penny Hardaway game. I know it's a little bit of a stretch, because most people already think that he is a bust, right? And especially with his numbers, the word I love to use too is a little bit lackluster. So whatever he does, if he stays with the organization or he goes somewhere else, he needs to pick up his averages. He needs to pick up his assists. He needs to pick up his points, because that's the only way you can be not just a role player, you can become an all-star and maybe more, and that can change the narrative of him as a player, his career trajectory, and you know, and LeVar, what will happen to his father, he'll probably be talking a little bit more like, my son is the greatest, he's better than Michael Jordan, he's better than Steph Curry, so on and so on. So tell me what you guys are thinking. I really want to know. I want to have that dialogue, that conversation. I appreciate your support. Thank you for watching this video. Please share it, like it, subscribe to my channel below. This is a new channel, so I plan on giving you guys a lot of videos that will entertain you, keep you thinking. And guys, stay blessed. I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love.